Hi all, in this video I am going to give the answers of the interview questions that I have discussed in the previous shot. So let's get started. So the first question was, there are three roles. Let's move on to the diagram itself. So it said that there are three roles: CEO, CMO and CFO. Where CMO and CFO reports to the CEO, right? And this means that CMO and CFO are at the same level. One more thing is that CMO should not be able to view the records of CFO, and also CFO should not be able to view the records of CMO. In that cases, how can we achieve it? The answer to this question is that you have to keep the OWD of that particular object as private. So what's going to happen is that the user will be able to see the record of its own itself. So like for an example, CMO will be only able to see his own record if the OWD is private, and the records of people below him if the OWD is private. But he won't be able to see the records of the people above him or also people at the same level of him. Same goes if the OWD is private of that particular object. In that case, CFO will only be able to see his own record and of the records of the people below him. He won't be able to see the records of the people above him or at the same level of himself. So the answer to this question is you just have to keep the OWD of that particular object as private. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is that if user 1 has no role at all and user 2 has the role as CEO and the OWD of the lead is private, then user 1 will be able to view the records of user 2. Okay, this is the question actually. So what I've done is user 1 who does not have role, I'm logged in an edge, right? No role. And user 2 who has the role as CEO, right? I have been logged in as that particular user in the Chrome. And one more thing is that OWD of the lead is private. So now as you can see, this is the record in Edge, right? So this means this is the record that has been owned by the CEO, Salesforce in 5 minutes user. Now if I copy paste this link and paste it inside the Edge to the user who has no role at all, if you see, test Pangrekar, I've created a user, he has no role at all. Now if I paste this, as OWD of the lead was private and he has no role at all, he is not able to view the record as well. So yeah, answer is no. User 1 won't be able to see the records of the user 2 if he has no role at all, because of course CEO is at the topmost position. Now let's move on to the next question, saying that what do you mean by with security enforce keyword? Now if you're going to write a query, right, say if you are going to write a query and if you want to enforce the field FLS, right? What we call field level security. If you want to enforce that field level security while querying as well, that's where you use with security enforce keyword. So what's going to happen is, let's say there's a field XYZ, and if you're trying to query that field but you do not have access, you won't be able to get the records for that field as you did not have access to that field as well. So if you want to enforce the FLS while querying, that's where we use with security enforce keyword in the query itself. So these are the answers to all the interview questions that I have discussed in the previous short. If you found this video helpful, I request you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel.